Everyone and welcome to today's video. This is a B1 level business English lesson. Today we're going to be doing a case study about an HR manager who needs to communicate some difficult messages to the staff at a mid-sized tech company. All right, you can either pause the video and read the background information and task on your own, or you can follow along as I read. Inside Tech is a mid-sized technology company that produces a weather app called Drizzle. There are 150 employees located all around the world. Many of their employees work remotely. The company is quickly growing and changing and has doubled in size in the last year. The task: you are a member of the HR team. It is your job to send out the monthly company newsletter. In addition, there are some recent issues at the company that you must deal with. Review the issues and discuss what Inside Tech should do, and then listen to what they did and the result. Write a company newsletter announcing recent news at the company. All right, so now we're going to complete the company newsletter with a form of the verbs below. Again, you can pause the video and try this on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, thoughts from the CEO. January was a successful month. I'm happy to report, or it could be announce. We'll check that later. Announce that we started this quarter with a large government contract, and we have already almost reached our sales target for the first quarter. I'm very proud of the sales team who worked hard to secure the contract. I've spent a lot of my time this month traveling to our offices and meeting with our sales teams. If I haven't already seen you, I promise I'll be coming your way soon. Okay, I'm thinking this one is probably report. So we're going to use announce in the next section. We're excited to announce that John Jacobs has joined our team as an account manager. John comes to us with 6+ years of experience managing large contracts. John will be overseeing the contract we just signed with the government. I encourage everyone to stop by John's office and say hello. As a loyal user of all Inside Tech apps, I couldn't be more excited to work on the Inside Tech team, John. Drizzle update coming soon. The Drizzle updates that the tech team has been working on for months will be released next week. Users will finally be able to search for weather trends in past years to predict the weather on specific days in the future. I am proud to say that none of our competitors have a feature like this. And reminders, just a friendly reminder that your invoices need to be submitted by the 30th of each month to be processed by the 1st. Please submit your invoices on time. Right, now we're going to read about the issue at Inside Tech, and you can discuss, and feel free to put your thoughts and comments, answers in the comments. Inside Tech learns that not all their employees are using the Drizzle app to check the weather. Some of the employees prefer to use the app of their largest competitor. So what should they do? All right, now you're going to listen to the decision, listen to what the CEO decided to do, and answer the questions.
The president wrote a company-wide memo to all staff demanding that they use the product or quit. The president told employees, if you refuse to install our weather app, or if you can't remember your password, please work for another company that you care more about.
So what did the CEO do? He sent out a memo demanding that all employees use the weather app and saying that if they didn't or couldn't remember their password, they should actually quit, they should leave the company. So now in the comments, tell me, do you think that this was a good decision? And what do you think the result of this will be? All right, now we're going to hear the actual result. So listen to what happened next and then answer the questions.
The press learned about the memo, and it spread around the media. As a result, customers started to wonder what was wrong with the app that caused its own staff not to use it. The president didn't take time to learn about why his employees weren't using the app and ask for suggestions about how to improve it.
Okay, so what happened next? The media found out about the memo and began to report it. The customers started to wonder if there was something wrong with the app and how could this problem have been avoided. Perhaps the CEO should have talked to the employees and figured out why they weren't using the app before sending out such a threatening memo. All right, now we're going to read about another issue and discuss. Last year, Inside Tech allowed its employees to work from home. The Inside Tech CEO believes that his employees have not been as productive working from home as they are when they work from the office. He thinks that the business would be more successful if employees returned to the office. So what should they do? And again, you can put your ideas in the comments. And then listen to what the company did and answer the questions.
The head of HR sent out a memo talking about all the benefits of working from the office, including the positive energy that was in the office and all the extra perks, like free lunch. At the end of the memo, she told employees that all staff working from home must move back into the office by the end of the month or quit.
Okay, so what did the company do? Sent out a memo talking about all of the benefits of working from the office, but then at the end, HR said that people would be forced to return to the office or quit. And then in the comments, tell me how you think that employees will respond. And now we're going to listen to the actual result. And then you can answer the questions.
Employees were angry. They felt that this message and the reasons why should come from the CEO. It is important for large changes to be communicated by the leaders at a company.
So how did they feel? The employees were angry. And what mistake was made? Well, the announcement came from HR and not the CEO. All right, now we can read the conversation between the CEO and the HR director, and then pretend that you are the HR director and later report on the conversation, remembering the lesson that we did on reported speech, and report the conversation to a colleague using verbs like ask, tell, admit, explain, and advise in your reported speech. You can pause the video and read this on your own, or you can follow along as I read. So how did the employees respond to your announcement about working from home? Unfortunately, they didn't respond well. They were surprised and angry. I thought they might be angry about the decision. They were angrier than we expected they would be. Really? Why were they so angry? Well, I spoke a little with Kevin. He thinks that an important change like that should be communicated by the leaders at a company. They feel like you might not value them. Oh, I see. I made a mistake. What do you think we should do? I'm not sure. We should probably ask them for feedback more often to show them that they're valued. Also, it might be a good idea for you to apologize and think again about whether a hybrid option is best. It seems like some employees might leave the company if they have to come to the office every day. Right, and so now in the comments, use your reported speech to summarize the conversation that we just read. Now, every month, Inside Tech sends out a company newsletter. It is your job to produce the newsletter each month. And you want to include all of the following information. There's a new project manager, Matthew Sanders. He's a background in tech, experience leading the development of several large software products. You want to inform of the CEO. Marquise Williams has decided to switch to a hybrid model. Teams will meet 3 days a week in the office and work 2 days a week from home. A section of praise. Circle Technology signed a 1-year contract. Apologize for the mistake in the last newsletter. New construction begins on Monday, April 5th, not April 7th. And remind employees to submit all invoices by the end of the week, and encourage them regarding a big deadline on Friday. And if you would like some feedback on your newsletter, you can provide a copy of it in the comments. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, hype the video, participate in the comments, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.